So from the title of this video, you guys probably thought, I was about to talk about something pretty serious, but get clickbaited, because I'm not. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. Yes, I clickbaited you. Oh my god. Well, that's not the case. There's just a couple things I want to talk about. Like, for instance, one, you guys are probably noticing the amount of Pokemon videos I've been doing recently, and that's not anything bad or anything, but the main premise of this channel is, gaming videos and, stuff with friends and, like, my solo gaming stuff that I haven't been doing in a while. Pokemon's been really one of the things I really like doing, for a while, and I actually really enjoy doing it. And it's been one of those discussions in my mind of whether or not I wanted to do a separate channel, like just Pokemon dedicated. I don't know yet. So I've just been kind of like seeing how the Pokemon videos have been doing. Some of them do good. Some of them are not so good, which is fine. I still like doing them regardless. So that's one of those discussions that I like to throw up in the air, like whether or not I should, do a Pokemon channel, that's separate. I don't know yet. A lot of stuff still up in the air. So that's something I might throw into the air. If you guys want to see something like that, I wouldn't mind doing that. I feel like that'd be something I could do on the side just for myself. And one of those reasons why I'm only doing Pokemon videos for like this month is because my editor is on vacation. That's another reason why I haven't been doing any game videos, because he basically takes full control over all of our gaming videos that we do. That includes like with all the guys, sometimes if it's just me, depending on what footage that I have per se. So that's just like one of the reasons of why we're just doing Pokemon videos this month. So my bad. I'm just being lazy. I haven't been in a gaming mood except for maybe Battlefield 6 with the guys, so I'm sorry. But before I get more into this, if you guys like this sort of content, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free. You guys can always unsubscribe at any time. That's really what I really wanted to talk about. But since this still is kind of like a Pokemon month, I do want to show off what I have. I did originally record this the other day, but then I rewatched it and I hated it because the way I was showing off my binders and the way I had to set up to get it to show what I was showing sucked. I am just going to show you what I have on the site that I put everything on, because that is more easier to do. But before I get into that, there's one thing I wanted to show you guys, because this weekend, me, Brandon, Tyler, Monty, Shay, Michaela, Beth, we all went to Charlie's Collectibles down in Atlanta, and we all got something. We all got an ETB of the Mega Evolutions. Monty got a Black Bolt and Mega, and we all pulled them, or not pulled them. We all opened them. All of us got decent stuff, except for Beth, because Brandon decided to let her open the ETB. That's something that I wanted to show you guys of what they pulled. So let me get that opened up really quick. So before I play this, just to kind of give a standpoint view here, Shay was streaming that night, and we already did our polls. Brandon and Beth was already the last ones to pull their stuff. Here's what happened.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god!
I'm gonna kill
Oh my god!
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm actually gonna fucking kill myself. I'm actually gonna kill myself.
Oh my god!
Put it in a sleeve. Put it in a sleeve.
Bend it! Bend it in!
As you can see from all of that, you understand why I kept saying those words. Obviously, I meant that in-game, not real life. In that moment now, I mean in-game. At that moment, I meant real life. Because the luck they have is actually fucking insane. They've pulled the Japanese White Reshiram, they've pulled the English White Reshiram, and they've pulled something else of high value. The Latias from Surging Sparks, and that's about it. All of us have all pulled a pretty high decent card. Like, we kind of said of like not a value, but like who in the group has pulled one of the highest top chase cards, right? It started out with Brandon. Brandon actually held the record for a while and is still holding the record now because of the Mega Evolution Lucario chase card, the gold card. First, it was Brandon still, right? But then it was actually technically Monty that pulled second. Or no, it was Chris that pulled second. He pulled the Vaporeon from Prismatic. He pulled one of the chase cards from there. And then it was Monty when he pulled the Japanese from Prismatic, the Sunbreon, or the Umbreon. You guys know that card. It was graded a PSA 9, I think, or a 10. And then it was Shay. Shay asked me to go get him an ETB from Walmart when I saw them. And I got him one. And sure enough, that ETB held the Butthole Pikachu from Surging Sparks, the top chase card from Surging Sparks. I was pissed about that because I was like, I had that ETB in my hands and it's gone. So, And I was the only one in the group who didn't pull anything insane until a few weeks ago, where me, Shay, and Chris all went to a card shop. It was called Cards HQ. I decided to buy Paldean Fates. Paldean Fates is a very expensive set at the moment because they were having their booster bundles sold $100 a piece for a booster bundle, which was a lot. And I wish I recorded it because it was an insane. God, it was insane. As you can see, this was the card that I pulled. That is what I pulled. And just to prove that I have it, there she is in all your might and glory. I know you can't really see it in the light. I don't have the camera positioned how I wanted it right now, but you guys get the gist. That is some of the collection that I do have. And that when I pulled that card, I freaked the fuck out. Because originally I was chasing for the Bubble Mew. And I wasn't even thinking of what else was in that set. Sure enough, the Charizard was in there, which I was ecstatic about. But yeah, the card goes for about 304 right now. In a PSA 10, it's about 812. You kind of see it right here. That's fine too, but you can kind of see. But yeah, PSA 10 right now, last sold was for 820. And a CGC 10, pristine 10, 1100, which is actually insane. But to kind of show what else I have in this set, the Captain Pikachu I pulled from a Whatnot stream for $20, and it was in a CGC 7. So it was only worth $70. And when I was like, okay, let me see the card when it comes in. You kind of get like a determination of why I got a 7. I swear to God, I looked at that card. It looked fine. Like it's in here. It just doesn't make any sense of why I got a 7. So I'm getting it. Eventually, I'm gonna get it regraded. I think when I come back from my trip, I'm gonna get it sent off the PSA and see what I get for it. Because if it's a 7 again, it's fine. You know, because I think in this, let's see, a PSA 8, well, yeah, it would be an $89 card, but if it got a 10, it'd be $600. One of the cards that I was really debating on selling at Charlie's Collectibles was this guy. This card I actually did win another card off of Whatnot. It is a PSA 9. It is worth $136, or what? It's dropped a little bit. It was $140 the other day. So, but this card I wanted to hold on to just because it's a Charizard. It's from X and Y. But yeah, this card is. I remember having one when I was a kid. I know we sold it at an auction one time, and I regret it ever since. So this is one of the reasons why I want to keep it. You obviously have the tag team birds, the stained glass birds. I paid way overpriced for this at Galacticon. What was it, a month or two ago? I paid $135 for it. It's only you can kind of see it right here. It's 104. I'm still upset about that. It's not that I'm mad. I love having this because like this was the first tag team I officially got when Chris was like high on tag teams, and then he got me high on tag teams, and his collections of tag teams is going insane. Now this is the only graded tag team that I have at the moment, because one guy was like just trying to get rid of it just to apparently get lunch money Collecticon, and then all the guys were like, Nick, buy it. I was like, why? And he was only selling it for 60. It's gone up in price. It's a CGC 9, which isn't, you know, it's not bad at all, but it's still, it's like a $75 card graded, and I love this card to death. The art on it, it's actually fucking sick. This card I got recently, the Venusaur EX PSA 9. It's a beautiful art from 151. I love that card dearly, and I'm probably gonna keep that in my set for a while. This one I did skip over. This is my pride and joy. I'm gonna get this graded. I'm telling you now, it's going to get a low fucking grade, and I'm okay with that, kind of, only because I want to have it graded just to say it's graded, and that way it's kind of like protected forever, which, don't get me wrong, I have it protected in my case. It's not the end of the world. Like, if anything, from what I've looked at it, I think it's going to get like maybe between a 5 and a 7. I mean, I know that for a fact. and it's not going to be worth jack shit. Because right now it's worth 100. And if it's a PSA 8, that's what? Is that 82? I think that's 82. So that'd be the only thing. Because there's a dink on the top, and there's 2 dinks on the like, or 2 little white spots on the bottom. And when I say dink, I mean like a slit at the top, like a bend almost. That's the only thing. I'm gonna kind of blaze through or just kind of go through the rest. You got your Charmeleon from 151. I traded Monty for one of those. I pulled Team Rocket's Ariana from Destin Rivals pack once. I don't remember where. I think it was here I pulled it. Because I think I was on call with Chris and I just had the pack with me. I think it was from the card shop. Maybe. I don't know. But I pulled that and I didn't realize it was one of the SIRs. Because don't get me wrong, trainers are cool. But I try to like stay away from trainers depending on what set it's from. So I try to like back away from that. But if I pull it, I'm definitely going to keep it. Any trainers that I pull, I keep. Unless I get like double of them and I try to either sell them or trade them off. So this one was cool when I pulled her. The Raichu and the Alolan Raichu, I think I got at one of the card shows or I traded up to it. I don't remember. The Moltres and Zapdos, the Reshiram and Charizard GX, which I did get at the card shop, which is fucking mint. Charizard VMAX, the Lucario, the Zekrom, and the Pikachu GX, which these tag teams are actually stunning. The Zoroark V-Star, which is sick. This guy I picked up at the card show at Charlie's only because I knew, I mean, it sucks to say it, I know I'm never gonna get a Mega Evolutions booster bundle because they're so hard to get. I mean, I tried when the Mega Evolutions dropped on Pokemon Center and I just fucking boop, gone, out of there, and it sucks. So I saw this, I literally paid market for this to $27 because they had to mark that 30, and I was like, what's the lowest you'll go on this? He was like, make me an offer. I was like, 25. He's like, you do 27. I was like, fuck it. So yeah, I got that, and then later on I saw that same card go for like $23 on another booth, and I was like, rip. But these are just the rest of them. As you can see on the top, I have all the other things that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm just kind of like scrolling through these. If you guys want to pause the video and just look to see what I have while I'm scrolling down, you guys are more than welcome to. But some of these are just top cards. Some of these are just regular ones that I pulled. Either that I bought or traded up to, and just etc, because like a lot of these are just grails to me, and then I'm just gonna hold on to forever, especially like in my PC collection. So as I'm saying, like this whole collection means everything to me just because of how much I've gone through in the past couple months. Or when I say what I've gone through, it means how much money I've spent in the past couple months. It's actually astronomical. So well, that's what I'm saying. All these cards, I mean everything to me. I'm just trying to find a good stopping point to where I know a lot of it's just like the base set cards. But yeah, no, this is I've been loving collecting, and I've been wanting to progress more into this business wise, because I feel like that'd be a really fun thing to do, considering that this is the only thing I'm doing now is just YouTube, you know. So but yeah, let's kind of go over what we have set wise, going from like the beginning to kind of like newest, but the newest I already just showed you guys. So first set is Jungle. These are kind of just what I have in general. This is all the first editions. The rest are base set Jungle. I have a lot of duplicates of those. I mean, when I tell you I have a lot, I have a lot. I mean, you can just kind of tell. I have 2 Meowth first editions. I have 3 Nidoran females. That's 3 of those. I have 3 Odysseys, 4 Parishes, and 1 Pikachu. That's 2 Mankeys, 2 Jigglypuff, 2 Goldeen, 4 Execute, and then 5 Eevee Comet. I mean, these I just have regular ones. Parasect. So it's a pain. It's a lot. It's a lot of fossils that I have, or not. Sorry, I have a lot of Jungle. The ones in the highlighted, I should have said too, are the ones that I have. The ones that aren't highlighted are the ones that I don't have. So the Electrode, and then this is the one, obviously the big one that I also have. Now there's only 2 cards in this set that I have. The Mew, what is it, the Wizard of the Coast promo, and then the Mewtwo, the movie promo. I did have the base set of Mewtwo, but I ended up trading that with my brother. and I've regretted it ever since, unfortunately. But literally, these are the only 2 cards that I have. With a set, I'm gonna have to scroll down here. These ones are also, how do I say it? These are a couple of duplicates also. So like, I only have 1 Dratini. I wish I had more of him, but I don't. I would like to try to get more of this, like, I want to say I have Charmander. I thought I did. The majority of these are just regular. Oh no, I see. Oh yeah, I did have 3 Charmanders. That's right. Yeah. I knew I had more of him. Because a lot of them are, like, a lot of these are duplicate as well. But nothing, like, what they said, nothing crazy. I think, like, the highest one I have is Pikachu, pretty sure. Because I don't have any of the hollows. I have a lot of the trainers. Actually, funny story with this little booklet right here. So there was this guy on Whatnot that was trying to sell his collection. His whole collection was in this booklet. He was trying to sell it for $50. I got it down to 40. And in this booklet, it is all, like, he put all of his jumbo cards in here. But take in mind, I mean, I don't even know if you can hear that, but all of these were sticky, and you know, all those cards were just stuck to the pages, and I was really worried about it because I was like, what if none of these cards are going to be good? And a lot of them were actually in pretty good condition, like considering so here's, I always keep these to the side. This is a whole stack from that binder that is severely damaged, right? These are from Jungle, Fossil, base set that are all damaged, right? And then these are all like the energies that were also severely damaged, that are all from that book. But the ones that I picked out and the ones that I added to collector, they valued out to 250. So I was like, oh fuck yes. I ended up making a good profit on that. So I was pretty happy about that, right? I also did pick up a couple base set Japanese. I think the base set in Japanese is absolutely stunning. And considering that they're worth more than the regular base set, which is actually kind of crazy, except for the hollows, of course. But we got the Pikachu, Sandshrew, Ponyta. That actually might be it. No, that is it. Yeah, those are the only 3 that I have, unfortunately. In the future, I might try to go find some more. Now, on the Gym Heroes. Gym Heroes, I kind of have a little bit. Not really. I've got Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz, which is $12. It's a first edition. You've got Brooks Geodude. Only got 1 of those. You have Brock's Lickitung, Brock's Rhyhorn, Brock's Sandshrew. That might be it. I don't know if I had any trainers. I don't think I did. No, I do. I have 1. Secret Mission. Oh, I have 2. Lance Campbell. And that's it. That's all of them. I do have a couple Japanese. I know that. Yep. So I've got Erica's Bulbasaur. Lieutenant Surge's Spearow is also one I have. I have Erica's Clefairy in Japanese. Brock's Geodude. Another Brock's Geodude. 2 separate arts. Brock's Onyx. Misty's Dugong. So now with Gym Challenge, Lance Vulpix. Of course, I have Giovanni's Nidoran male. Koga's Koffling. Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb. Sabrina's Porygon. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's just like another set that I just don't have a lot of. This one. So with this is actually kind of, I love. It does say unnumbered promos, which is true. It's just some of the promos that just don't exist. Or not, they do exist. Excuse me. But I have the full complete set of Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and the Totodile. I have all their evolutions, each and every single one, which is, my buddy Tyler gave me a really good deal on them, and it was just, couldn't pass up. I really couldn't pass up. Like, that was, plus to be fair, I was bugging him for a while. I was like, let me see him. He's like, no. I was like, let me see him. And he kept saying no. This is just some of Team Rocket's Japanese. I am, if I had this fucking card, that'd be a full complete set of that. The whole evolution set of that, which would be sick. But I don't. You have a Dark Volturtle, Dark Gloom. You have your Mankey, Dark Primeape, Dark Kadabra, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Dark Jolteon. Oh yeah, that's basically it. So I would love to get more of the Japanese set of Team Rocket, but those are so hard to come by. They're so hard to come by. Now base set 2, I swear to God, I only have 1 card. Same with the Mew and the Mewtwo. I only have the 1 base set 2. and that's Snorlax. I only came across him at the card shop that they were selling, and they were selling him under market. So I was like, oh, that is a great pickup, and I don't have any base set 2, so I was like, fuck it, I'll snag him. It was history. Now this is regular Team Rocket. This is the English set from it. So I have Dark Dragonair, I have Dark Golduck, Dark Kadabra, Dark Primate, Dark Rapidash, Dark Rotortle, Dark Raticate, Drowsy, Ekans, Grimer, Koffling, Ponyta, Oddish, Meowth, Slowpoke, Zubat, and I think I have, yep, I have 2. Goop Gas Attack and Sleep. Take in mind some of those were first edition too, so I was very happy that I was able to acquire a couple first editions. I think those came from that binder too. Not totally for sure on that. I don't really remember. So now the big, I think without a doubt, I think Fossil set has to be the biggest set I have, like my vintage binder. It has to be, because when literally the other day I spent, I think 2.5 hours taking every card out and then rearranging them, because I had it originally sorted to begin with, but then halfway through it I started getting more in and I just never organized those. So that's my own fault, but Fossil was the biggest stack that I had on my desk when I was rearranging all that. Fossil is a big set. It's such a huge set. I feel like that's like the most common vintage set that I find, other than the other ones, because those are all over the place that I see. And I have a lot of duplicates of these too, like Muck. I have 4 of him. Jesus. Arbok, Cloyster, Ghastly, Golbat, Golem, Graveler, Kingler, Magmar, Omastar, Sandslash, Seadra, Slowbro, Tentacle, Weezing, Ekans, Geodude, Grimer, Horsey, Kabuto, Krabby, Omnite, Psyduck, Shelter, Slowpoke, Tentacle, Zubat, Mr. Fuji, Energy Search, Gambler, Recycle, Mystery Fossil. So you guys see how much Fossil I have. I mean, I almost have a master set of Fossil. I mean, this has to be the closest I've been to a master set ever. I mean, ever. I think it's just the most expensive cards that I'm missing. Am I ever going to find those cards? Absolutely not. I would have to literally I would have to go to an auction house where they're selling abandoned units and hope to God that there's like 6 Fossil booster boxes in cases, perfectly sealed, and hope to God that they're not damaged or fake. You know, that's the best way you're gonna have to find them, for cheap, for that matter. But yeah, though, I'm very happy that I have the majority of his cards. I would love to master set this. I would love to master set literally every set, but I'm not a millionaire, so that's a no-brainer on there. And then Neo Genesis, I'm not a huge fan of Neo Genesis, but I do have a couple of their cards, like Gloom, Miltank, Phanpy, the Cyndaquil, the Hoppip, the Mareep, Sentret, Sudowoodo, Totodile. That's basically it. Yeah, that's really it. Neo Genesis is not one of my favorites, but oh well. That is everything. You know, that is my whole collection. That's the whole video, honestly. But that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. You know, I enjoy it. I know this was sort of like a clickbait video, but if you stick to the end, cool. Yeah. I just want to give an explanation of what this month's been like. Olsen, our editor, will be back soon. So big ups for that. I miss him dearly. Also, if you guys comment on the video, let me know what you guys think of possibly doing a separate channel for Pokemon. And I already have a couple names in mind, but I'm not too keen on the names, but it's because it's very cliche, and I'm sure a lot of people could guess what the name would be. I don't know, because I don't even know if I would have a schedule on that. I don't know. We'll tell it. We'll talk about it later. Another day. It's fine. We'll talk about it another time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If you guys like this sort of content, don't forget to leave a like on the video. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free. You guys can always unsubscribe at any time. Thanks for 550 subscribers. I know I mentioned that in text on the last video too. So thank you so much for that. Yay. All right. I will see you guys in the next video, which might be a gaming video. I don't know. I've been It's Official. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.